Ladies and gentlemen of the Action Army, what is going on? And welcome to another episode of Answers for Athletes. Slight caveat, I am somewhat irritated right now. I've been trying to do this video all day long. I tried to record it like 10 times this morning, but my son was just fussy and whiny and he wasn't having it. And I just did record this entire video. And for some reason, the audio didn't work. But you guys didn't hear it. You didn't hear the 10 times that I tried. You didn't hear the video that I just recorded. This is the first time that you're hearing it. So I am going to woo-saw, and I'm going to lock in and give you the best answer that I could possibly give you. We have a question from Warren Redlich, who says, best video I've seen in a while. You got a sub. I appreciate that. At 58 years old, I don't expect to get much vertical, but I love the idea of different types of leg training. I'm already doing some of this or similar, but you gave me some great ideas. One thing, I don't understand the box in box squats. I do the same exact thing without the box, down to roughly parallel, then explode up, even jumping at lighter weight. What value does the box add? This is a great question, and I have a great answer for you. But before I give you that answer, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your question down below if you want me to answer your question in a video just like this. And there's a link down below in the pinned comment and the description of this video with access to my advanced training programs. We got Beyond the Rim 1, 2, and 3, Beyond the Rim Strong and Bouncy, Project Plyo, the vertical jump secret system. If you want everything programmed out for you, the sets, the reps, the exercises, the progressions, the phases, all programmed for you to get the most bounce possible, then click that link and get one of my training programs. So here we go. What is the purpose of box squats? Like, are they that much better than back squats? Should we do all box squats? Should we do all back squats? Should we do box squats and back squats? Like, what is the purpose for putting a box underneath us when we do a back squat? The purpose of box squats is to break up the eccentric portion of a squat and the concentric portion of the squat, therefore eliminating the stretch reflex. So if you've ever seen someone do, or you've ever done yourself, a deep back squat and they bounce out of the hole, you can actually squat more weight by bouncing out of the hole, and that is the stretch reflex at work. A box squat is meant to completely eliminate the stretch reflex and break it up into just the eccentric and just the concentric. Now, with that said, the proper way to perform a true box squat is to actually sit all the way on the box. And then you're even going to slightly rock backwards. And then you're going to pause for 1, 2, 3 seconds, however long you're going to pause for. And then you're going to slightly rock forwards and then explode up as fast as you possibly can. And with that said, if you've ever seen someone do box squats where they are just tapping their butt to the box and standing back up, so like a tap and go box squat, either one of two things is occurring. Number one, they just don't know what they're doing, and they don't understand how to correctly perform a box squat and what we are actually trying to achieve during a box squat. Or number two, or B, I don't know if I said A or 1 for the first one, but B, 2, they're trying to achieve a certain depth with their box squats. So if that's your goal and you are doing tap and go box squats to achieve a certain depth, there's nothing wrong with that. So there's nothing wrong with putting a box or a bench behind you so that you want to hit a certain depth and you make sure that you have a landmark to aim for, and then you tap your butt and you stand back up. Nothing wrong with that at all. But why should you care? Like, we understand that we want to break up the eccentric and the concentric part of the squat and eliminate the stretch shortening cycle, but like, what are the benefits of that? Why do that as opposed to a regular back squat? Well, it's the same as all concentric focused work. So I would say the concentric focused work that I program the most would be seated box jumps and box squats, right? I don't really get too much into other concentric only work other than those two exercises, but I have seen coaches before, like they'll have you hold dumbbells at your sides and get down into a quarter squat and then do a concentric, you pause at the bottom, and then do a concentric focused jump squat as high as you can. I have seen that. There's plenty of things that you could do to break up the eccentric or concentric, or just do a eccentric, or just do a concentric. Tons of stuff that you could do. As opposed to box squats, you can do regular pause squats. You can do pin squats. There's plenty of ways to break up the eccentric and the concentric. But what is the purpose? Starting strength, explosive strength, the ability to turn on your neuromuscular system quickly and aggressively, concentric only power. There's tons and tons of benefits. Now, is it going to be better for you than a regular deep back squat? I think that it is different. I don't necessarily think it's better. What I like to do in my programs is I have 4 different squat days. I have a ton of different programs, a ton of different squat variations, but the ones that I use the most often are parallel box squats, joint angle box squats, deep back squats, and joint angle back squats. Those are the 4 squat variations that I use the most. And what I will normally do is we'll do a parallel box squat for power, and then we'll do a deep, heavy back squat for maximum strength. Then we'll do a heavy box squat. Sometimes I don't even add this heavy box squat, but you can. Heavy box squat, and then I will do a deep back squat for power. So one day, moderate weight, very explosive. One day, heavy weight. Next day, moderate weight, very explosive. Next day, heavy day, but you're flip-flopping the box and just regular back squats. So that is what I like to do. Another point is that it is easier on the knees, right? So all of us understand that we all know knees over toes guy. And the reason knees over toes guy is a thing is because there was a study that was done that said, don't allow your knees to go past your toes. You put more pressure on your knees when they go past your toes, which is true. You do put more pressure on your knees when they go past your toes. But we understand now that that is not necessarily a bad thing. But with a box squat, you keep more of a vertical shin because you are sitting back onto the box. So it is a little bit more friendly for your knees, and it is a bit more post-chain focused. So it is more, glute and hamstring and post-chain dominant than a regular back squat. So take that for what you will. Some people might like that to add that to their programming. Some people might not. Let me see if I missed anything. I got all my notes right here. I don't think I did. You can do just a regular pause squat without the box. So you can do a deep back squat and pause and then do a concentric only deep back squat. That is completely fine. Like, that is an option. Just understand that when you're holding it in a deep back squat without the box, there is going to be some tension and some contraction in the muscles when you're doing that. But I think that is it. I don't want to yap. I've been trying to do this video forever. So just understand that the main purpose of a box squat is to eliminate the stretch reflex, break up the eccentric and the concentric to work on your starting strength, your explosive strength from the bottom of the hole, your concentric focused explosiveness and power, and the ability to turn on your neuromuscular system quickly and aggressively. But anyways, if my audio didn't work, I'm literally going to bang my head into this wall. But I hope it worked. And I'm going to stop yapping here because, honestly, I would like to go to bed. So I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.